Alrighty, should be live. Let's see how we sound. Alright, everything sounds okay. Alrighty, so what is going on, everyone? DeAndre here, and we are back with more of our Pokemon almost said Soothing Silver. That's the ROM hack by Jerkandre. We're back with part 5 with our SoulSilver AnimeLocke. So we have officially made it to Ecruteak City, and today we are aiming to take on the Ecruteak Gym leader, Morty, and earn our 4th gym badge. So after that, we'll keep the Johto journey moving by pushing forward toward Olivine, getting through the next routes, trainers, and story beats along the way. So yeah, let's see if we can secure a our badge number 4 right now. So yeah, let's get to it. So of course, you guys already know the AnimeLocke is a playthrough challenge that I found and made some tweaks to. Essentially, the idea of the challenge is that it's supposed to emulate the anime to a certain extent, and how the characters in the games, or not the games, how the characters in the anime kind of had a much easier time than we, the player. So going over the rules real quick. So our first rule is that we may only use regular standard Pokeballs for captures. Apricorn balls are allowed since Ash did catch his Totodile in a lure ball and all that. But all other Pokeballs like Great Balls, Ultra Balls and stuff like that, those are banned from being used. No legendary Pokemon. This one is self-explanatory, although if you use like the DNS method to get like, I don't know, Meloetta and Black 2 and White 2, those event mythicals can be used temporarily, but they must be boxed before the league. No items in battle. This one's also self-explanatory, but held items are allowed. Evolution is considered special, so stuff like level up evolutions and level up evolutions may only occur during major story battles like rival battles, gym battles, evil team battles, and so on. Friendship evolutions are allowed almost immediately. Move-based evolutions are allowed when the move is learned, and evolution items must be found or gifted. They cannot be purchased, as I feel like that kind of cheapens the whole deal. Next up, for gym leaders, you must only use the same amount of Pokemon as the opponent. You must be a kind trainer. So basically what that means is like no intentional sacrifice switches, no catching Pokemon solely for in-game trades, and you must only catch Pokemon that you actually intend on using. And lastly, story required gift Pokemon are mandatory, like the Togepi egg that you would get from this game, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You must use that on your team. But, you know, optional gifts like Lapras and Fire Red and Leaf Green, that's an optional gift. That's your choice on whether you want to include it onto your team or whatever. So, without further ado, kick back and relax, grab your favorite snack, and let's get right into the game. You already know, using that 8-bit Do Ultimate Wireless Controller. Probably my favorite controller to use. And a quick recap of our team real quick. We have Halo, the Togepi. We have Numb, the Fluffy. Eruption, the Quilava. Mudvayne, the Wooper. Airplanes, the Hoppip. And Boulevard, the Sudowoodo, who we caught in the last episode. Jack, I just started the stream. What do you want? Dee Dee, howdy! It's Jack. How are you? Did you know? If your opponent uses Dig, your Earthquake becomes more powerful. Bro really called me to give me a fun fact and then hung up. And you wanna know what's funny? I have a friend in real life who does that crap. He'll call you just to give you like the most unimportant announcement ever. All right. So what do we do in Ecruteak City first? I don't know. Uh-oh. What's going on? What's even the level cap? Let me check my phone real quick. The level cap for gym number 4, that is... Uh-oh. Why did my stream do that? Alright, so Morty is level 25, but I honestly think that we can actually... I think we can take him on. I think we can take him on the way our team is now. But I do need to bring 4 Mons, because he has a Ghastly, 2 Haunters, and a Gengar. So that's gonna be something. Hey, what's going on? Sushi the Shark, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope everything's all good. Were you? Alrighty. So we met Bill. What do you have to say? Ah, you're on an adventure with your Pokemon? Well, what's an adventure without treasure hunting? Am I right or am I right? I guess you're right. Good. You understand the true spirit of adventure. I like that. Take this with you. Oh, dowsing machine. Don't really need that. Well, I guess we could use it. Your new stylus arrived? Nice. History of Ecruteak. Want to reach? Yeah, I like reading Pokemon lore. In Ecruteak, there were 2 towers. Each tower was the roost of powerful flying Pokemon, but one of the towers burned to the ground. The 2 Pokemon haven't been seen since. Keep reading? Yeah. Ecruteak was also home to 3 Pokemon that raced around the town. They were said to have been born of water, lightning, and fire, but they could not contain their excessive power. So they say the 3 ran like the wind off into the grassland. Interesting. So obviously they're talking about the legendary beasts. Alrighty. Yeah, the Ecruteak Dance Theater. Hey! Hey! Stop dancing such a serious dance. Show me something like a hula dance. You mustn't push such a request on me. Huh? Are you telling me you don't respect what the customer wants? Hey, I'm gonna need you to back off, sir. Well, then I'll show you how to dance. I'll show you... Wait. Well, then I'll show you how to dance. I'll show you a great one. You go, sir. You go. Oh, ouch. The stomach ache. I wouldn't let this guy act like that were it not for this pain. Buddy, you just find an excuse not to help. What is it called? Like the bystander effect or something like that? Like people see something like bad that's actually going down, but they don't actually help or anything like that. What's the deal with that Team Rocket grunt messing with my kimono girl? Your kimono girl? You are a trainer, aren't you? Please help her. You have an entire Psyduck right here, sir. To do such a terrible thing to a kimono girl. I don't understand how young people behave these days. Me neither. Fine, I'll battle you. Huh? Who are you? You dare get in my way? I do. Come on, Rocket Grunt. This is no way to behave. Hopping. Oh, you're level 12. Halo can for sure take care of you. Man, the music in Heart Gold and SoulSilver is so good, man. So good. One-shotted by a Togepi. How does it feel, Rocket Grunt? How does it feel? Looks like I lost. Yeah, you did. You indeed did lose. Oh no! You make me look like a You literally are a villain. You're working for a villainous team. Oops! I have an important mission. If they find out I was wasting time here, they'll make me start over as the lowest Team Rocket Grunt. I better leave now. You're not the lowest? You have a level 12 coughing. What? Wonderful. You were so courageous for your age. It was a rare sight to see. I want you to have this. Don't be shy, take it. Oh, he gave me Surf. Yeah, that's Surf. It's a move that lets Pokemon swim across water with ease. Alright. You must be Didi, correct? That was indeed excellent. Kind and strong. Good at raising Pokemon as well. That person does know what to look for in people. Oh, that was just me talking to myself. Never mind. Okay. Quite the trainer for your age indeed. Not only are the Kimono Girls great dancers, they're also skilled at Pokemon. But they battle only for good reasons. I don't know if you could defeat them if they showed what they can do. I was supposed to be the hero. So much for getting close to a Kimono Girl. See, you would only help just to get close to him. I only helped because it was the right thing to do. We are not the same. Alright, what do you guys say? Halo's holding something. Sure. Let's take it. What do you got? Oh, a red flower. Oh yeah, the fashion case stuff. Guess we go to the burned tower. The tower that used to be here. I heard that it used to be much taller before it was burned by a fire. Burned tower. It was destroyed by a mysterious fire. Please stay away as it is unsafe. You know, I would lock the doors if you're so worried about people, you know, walking in. But, alright. Well, there's the legendary beast. Let's go fight him. My name is Yusin. I'm on the trail of a Pokemon named Suicune. And you are... Didi? Glad to meet you. I heard rumors that Suicune is here, so I came to look. Take a look at the basement through the hole in the floor. There, Suicune is down there. I could go downstairs, but I know it would run in no time. I know. I have tried it many times. Zubat, now is not the time. What you mean I can't escape? And you gonna hurt my little Togepi. I didn't mean to do that. Fine, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Alright, level 19. Wants to learn Encore. I'm gonna keep my own moves, because I'm not gonna use Encore, to tell you the truth. And we're still level 19. Lovely. I really need you to evolve into a Togetic. I mean, yeah, I could teach Hoppip Fly, maybe, but, like, I need Halo to, like, lock in and evolve. Alright, guess I'll put Boulevard in the front. What do you guys say? My name is Morty. I am Ecruteak's gym leader. Because my old friend Yucine is here on the trail of Suicune, I decided to investigate the burned tower. Ecruteak has a legend about these legendary Pokemon, Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. As the gym leader of Ecruteak, I must have a proper understanding of it. That's fair. I was not ready for the music to just come into my, just like blare into my ear like that. Oh, it's you. You must be here to catch the legendary Pokemon to make yourself look strong. That's only a dream. You see, the legendary Pokemon suits a trainer like me who has sworn to become the strongest trainer. A battle with Team Rocket grunts is just right for you. He is so cocky. Oh, but his theme is so good. His theme is so good. Alright, you have a Ghastly on you. Okay, level 20 as well, so it's just like my good old Boulevard here, although she can only use Rock Throw, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, Curse makes it easier for me to defeat you, even though Curse also hurts me in the process, but we don't need to worry about that because we basically one-shot it. Sort of. Alright, who's next? Crocona is not a Pokemon I want you to fight. Alright, let's go with Airplanes. Let's go for a Sleep Powder. Why not? Oh! Well, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting you to have Ice Fang on you. Sheesh. It was not that serious. It was not that serious. What the heck, man? Chill with the scary face. You made your point. Oh, and I can't use a Revive. We could have easily gotten a Skiploom right there, dude. We could have easily gotten a Skiploom. I'm actually mad at myself for that. That was absolutely disgusting. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh, you moved after me, whoops. Oh, I would love to learn an electric move, dude. A good electric move, I mean. Thundershock is not enough anymore. We need Thunderbolt, please. Well, are you serious? How are you alive from that? Die. That critical hit was not needed. Tackle should have just taken him out. Boulevard's level 21. Numb is also level 21. Hop-Up could have easily been level... I'm so mad about that. I am so mad about that, chat. Alright, Zubat is a Pokemon that we can literally just shock to defeat. If this doesn't one-shot, I don't know what will. Good. I'd be very surprised if Zubat survived that. But Zubat is not exactly a Bulkymon. Oh, Magnemite! Out of desperation, weak people sometimes do okay at fighting back. So you're calling yourself weak then? Alright, let's switch Numb out. Yeah. I made the smart move there. Alright, let's go for a mag bomb. A mud bomb. I was gonna say a magnet bomb. Because I was looking at Magnemite saying that. Yeah, you got this. You got this, Mudvayne. Oh, and you don't have Sturdy. Good. I'm not fighting with another weakling ever again. It's just too much playing around. You lost to me. You only took out one Mon, okay? You're feeling a little too... You're feeling a little too proud of yourself right now. Oh, whatever. You would never be able to catch a legendary Pokemon anyway. Who says that I want to catch one? Who said that I wanted to catch one? Mind your business. I can't sightsee now? I am so sorry, Hoppip. I failed you. I failed you. It's okay. She'll get her lick back. She'll get her lick back. Don't worry, chat. Alright. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Don't worry. We fire breathers know the true power of fire better than anyone. Is that so? Proceeds to have a Pokemon that's not a fire type? Ned. What did I say? What did I just say? Come on, Ned. Come on, Ned. Do better. Of course, Eruption gets poisoned. What exactly did you smack me with? Because you don't exactly have hands. Although there is artwork of a coughing where like it can form hands out of like its toxic fumes, I guess. So maybe it hit me with that. I don't know. Yeah, wouldn't make sense to send out Hoppip. Mudvayne technically has an advantage, but Coughing has the ability Levitate in Gen 4, so no point in doing that. Let's go for a headbutt. Okay, my attacks are not doing as much as I thought they would. Can we please not do the smokescreen spam? Like, let's not. Yo, Whooper, please. Mudvayne, please. Mudvayne. Please, just one more smokescreen. Mudvayne, just one water gun. Thank you. I was like, just one attack and we're good, man. Okay, Growlithe. Wait a minute, I have Surf now, so I can just teach Wooper that. What am I doing? Alright. Too risky. I don't know, Halo? What do you think Lear's gonna do? Yeah, it's over. Yo, Togepi doing work, though. Togepi is putting in work, though. Thanks for such a heated battle. That was a very heated battle for no reason. Yeah, definitely gonna need to buy some super potions. Yeah, these AnimeLocks, they may not be Nuzlocks, but they're still very intense. Alright, an antidote. And another fire breather. I'm practicing my fire breathing in the burn tower. Don't try this at home. I wouldn't dream of it. I would not dream of it. Richard. Ooh, Tremillion. Like I said, I always find it cool whenever trainers have a starter Pokemon on them. It's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Okay, hitting me with the Dragon Rage. Oh, Jesus. That did a lot of damage. Ah, screw it. Boulevard, come out. I can't afford to keep doing this. The one time I get burned. And it's the Pokemon that resists fire. Mind you. No, rock types already have bad accuracy. Don't do this. Don't, no. 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 Oh, that works. Alright, Eruption is level 23. Whoosh. Whoosh. Boom. Mother. Hello? What did you buy? What could you have possibly bought? What could you have possibly bought? Last time I checked, this was supposed to be my savings. Alright, let me go ahead and heal Eruption and Boulevard up. Oh yeah, you're also burned, so I should probably heal that too. Good thing about burn heals. Yeah, I thought I was paranoid for buying them, but they came in handy. They sure did. They came in handy. Alright. I didn't mean to click that. You know, I'll put airplanes in the front. Poor airplanes will not be evolving anytime soon, dude. Airplanes is peering down. The imminent aura. of the legendary beasts. What do you mean I can't escape? He had to get a lick in before letting me run? Okay, we can't use that. Wait a minute. Wait, I didn't need to go all the way over there. I'm dumb. I completely skipped the ladder here. I am blind, apparently. Suicune. Did you see it? Suicune raced by like a blur, right in front of my eyes. I've been chasing Suicune for almost 10 years, but I've never been this close. I'm all choked up. By the way, it was clear to me that Suicune took notice of your presence. Ecruteak's legendary Pokemon are said to come to people only when they recognize their talents. Perhaps I should be more aggressive towards Suicune. Anyway, Didi, we will meet again. Alright. How do you feel about our encounter? Airplanes feels something. Imagine we got one more encounter right before we got out the door. Where'd you come from? In the distant past, when this tower burned in a fire, 3 nameless Pokemon perished in it. Then a rainbow-hued Pokemon descended from the sky and somehow brought them back. The people were afraid of powers such as the rainbow-hued Pokemon had shown. They tried to control it by force. The nameless Pokemon made no attempt to fight back. Instead, their great sorrow compelled them to leave. This legend has been passed down by the Ecruteak Gym leader. Me? I was the trainer way back when. Ho ho ho! Sure you were, buddy. What's this like random plot of land that's just there? No one's utilizing that space at all? Alright, let's go visit Bell Tower. Love Ecruteak City's theme. The Johto region has 2 legends. One is the legend about Whirl Islands. The other is the Bell Tower legend. We have been passing down the Bell Tower legend for generations in Ecruteak City. Interesting. What do you gotta say? The rainbow-hued Pokemon flying gracefully over the tower. The silvery, sparkling Pokemon resting gently upon the whirling seabed. All of this is far beyond my imagination. Morty, the gym leader, ascended this tower to try to bring back Ho-Oh, because it no longer appears. Even he couldn't bring it back. You don't seem to have the Ecruteak Gym badge. If you can't defeat Morty, going up there will be a waste of time. Sorry, but you'll have to leave. Well, that's rude. Well, no, he said sorry. He was polite. Alright, let's make a plan. Let's make a plan. Let's see. No, I don't want my PC. Oh yeah, ball capsules are a thing. I forgot about that. Customizing my Pokemon and how they come out of their Pokeballs. I think I'm gonna box Sudowoodo. Yeah, I'll box Sudowoodo and then I'll box Togepi. The rest of the squad can stay. I'm keeping Hoppip because I do want Hoppip to evolve. I do want Hoppip to evolve, so. I think Togepi can do something though, but well, we'll see. We'll see. All right, Ecruteak Gym. What do you gotta say? Yo, champ in the making. The trainers here use ghost type Pokemon at will. The ghost is like a ghost is like a shade or a phantom. It won't do any good to use physical strength alone. I love how it's like dark on the emulator, but like you can clearly see where to go because the emulator can't actually process the darkness, I guess. Can you inflict any damage on our Pokemon? I bet I can. Georgina? That is a horrendous name. Georgina? Ew. Why do you have 5 Pokemon is the real question. Uh-oh, Nightshade. I forgot to teach Mudvayne Surf. That will come in handy. That'll actually come in handy. Oh, Lord. Okay, you can go ahead and do that too. That works. Ghastly. Ghastlies and Haunters and Gengars, oh my. Oh, that's fun. So Whooper can't escape now, and the only move I can use is Water Gun. That is very fun. Oh, well, it's not that intense since that Water Gun still did something. And we got a critical. Okay, Mudvayne heard my frustrations. Alright, so Mudvayne is now level 20. Oh, it's gonna evolve now. Crap. Probably should have held off on using it. But I mean, I have to use something in the gym. The mean looks, man. Quit with the mean looks. I'm sorry, that was only your 3rd Mon. I don't trust you to survive another move, so I'm going to switch to Numb. I need to go heal as well. Why did I go for Tackle? Excuse me. another Ghastly. A dastardly Ghastly. What are you spiting exactly? Is the real question. Oh, what moves did I plan to give my Wooper? Yeah, still gonna give it Surf. Even though Wooper's more of a physical attacker. Alright, Num is level 22. Ah! Well done! Wooper, you unfortunately cannot evolve. Unfortunately. Yeah, like, you can see where to go. I guess because it's, like, upscale to the point of, like the blacks in this game aren't as black, maybe? I don't know. I know someone not familiar with the AnimeLocke will come here and be like, why do you have a level 20 Wooper? Just evolve it! Oh, where was I going? I do like that they tried to be different with the gyms, like how Morty's gym is like purple. Like, I like how not every gym is like the same building, essentially. That's nice. Actually, guess I'll just put Eruption in the front. I don't remember how many trainers there are. I think it's... Is it 2? Is it 3 or 4? I don't remember. Not sure of your way? Defeat me if you want a hint. Defeat you I shall. Gracie, see, that's a normal name. What the hell is a what the hell is a Georgina? Ugh. Georgina. Ah. One of the crippling weaknesses of the Johto region. Not many variety. Not much variety for ghost type Pokemon. We just had the Ghastly. Well, no, literally the only Gen 2 ghost type Pokemon was Miss Drevis. Alright, another Haunter. Oh wait, I still had airplanes to get some EXP. Luckily I can bypass this with U-turn. U-turn bypasses mean look, I remember that. I know that from experience. Okay, now you're using Confuse Ray. Hopefully, airplanes doesn't hurt herself. Georgina is an atrocious name. Exactly, bro. Like, what is that? Like, ugh. What do I do with that name? Actually, I'll send out Numb. Yeah, I'll send out Numb. So she can get some battling in, too. Everybody's getting some battling in. Alright. Like Georgina, ugh. Of all the names that started with G, you chose Georgina. Grace was right there. Genevieve. Hell, I would have even taken Gertrude over Georgina. The heck is Georgina? I would never name my daughter that. Georgina. Ugh. Alright, Airplanes is level 19. She sadly still cannot evolve. Sorry, you can't evolve. As much as I want you to. As much as I want to jump Pluff, you cannot evolve Airplanes. Maybe if you gain some EXP, maybe if you gain the proper... Maybe if you gain a level during the Morty battle, but I highly doubt it. I'm very curious. We very well might have a Hoppip by the end of our run, which is both hilarious and terrifying at the same time. I hope we can learn like Leech Seed and Giga Drain and stuff like that. We already have Sleep Powder because like I want Hoppip to be more of like a utility mon since yeah, the Hoppip line always worked more as a utility mon as opposed to just being, you know, actual like powerhouses like the other members on our team. And Togetic too, but we won't get a shiny stone until like after the post game, or like not even after the post game, like after the main game, I mean. Right. Of course. I spent the spring with my Pokemon, then summer, then autumn, and winter. Then spring came again. We have lived together for a long time. Okay. Useful information that I'm sure I'm gonna use later. Edith? Okay, that's better than Georgina though. Hey, what's going on, Ghost? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. You know, I was always confused why Sucker Punch was never boosted by Iron Fist, but it's because it's not an actual punching move, despite having punch in the name. Since the attack in Japanese is, I believe, surprise attack. Doing good, just chilling. That's good to hear. Jesus Christ, why did that Sucker Punch, why was that Sucker Punch so vicious? There was no need. There was no need for that. Wins and losses. I experienced both. Oh, that was your only mon. Alright. I know it's easier if I just buy super potions, but yeah, I did see your message. I forgot to respond to it. Yeah, I might check the game out if it's free then. Everyone named Georgina will be offended by us saying the name is atrocious. Dude, name one Georgina you know, bro. Like, name one Georgina you know. Ugh. Like, imagine that, bro. I have to battle you either way. I shall win. Someone's cocky. Like, imagine you get pregnant, you carry the baby to full term. You look at this baby, you push this baby out of your body. You look at it and you're like, you know what? Georgina. Like, ugh. You know what, that's even worse! Georgiana? What is that? What is this? Was Grace not available? Was Tatiana not available? No, Georgiana? You don't know how long it's gonna be free though, because it seems like it's a sale. The OG price is $15. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, I think it is on my wish list though, because I am curious about it. You've heard worse than Georgiana. Georgiana definitely had a brother named Braxton. Freaking and it's spelled exactly like that. Not like Braxton, like Tontynn too. No, you want to know a disgusting name that I've heard, bro? Declan. Like, I've heard people named Dex. Apparently, Dex is short for, like, I thought it was always short for Dexter, but apparently for some people, it's short for Declan. Like, ugh. Holt? Okay, who's naming their baby Nox? Crazy. And then a sister named Chernobyl. Nah, there's no way. Declan, it's like Declan. Declan. Disgusting. I don't know how you get Dex from that. But yep. I have met someone named Declan before, and people called him Dex for short, which I don't blame him. I wouldn't want people to call me Declan either if I was named that. Yeah, I'm gonna get destroyed by Morty. I can already tell. By how many times I've had to backtrack from each of these battles, yeah, it's over. Yeah, it is so over. It is so over. You found something in the official Hollow Knight Discord that is interesting. What is it? You saw a mother online name their kid Skyland. Oh, Skyland. I was about to say Skiland. This ain't Skylanders. Name your kid something normal. That's the problem. A lot of these parents want to name their kids something unique, dude. And it's so atrocious. Like, if she wanted something unique, you could have just named the kid Skylar, bro. Like, that's better than Skyland, but spelled like Skiland. Like, what is wrong with you? We're not learning defense eruption. Do better. No, I don't want to learn to move. Imagine someone named their child Diarrhea or Earl Dricka. Oh. If you actually named your kid that. Oh my god. No, I remember there was this controversy. There was this controversy a couple years back at this because this lady named her kid Absidy. But it wasn't spelled how it sounds. It's spelled ABCDE, like the alphabet. So, I think the airport, like the people at the airport were kind of like joking about it, and then she got like all triggered, and brought it to the news or whatever. And I'm like, maybe name your kid something freaking normal and spellable. And we wouldn't have this issue. Like, what you talking about? Like, you can't name your kid something stupid and then get mad when people make fun of you for naming your kid something stupid. It just don't work like that. Some other bitch wanted to name their kid something Christmas. So instead of Noel or Ivy, they went with Christmas Day. Some mothers, bro. Some people just really want to be unique, huh? You're just setting your kid up for bullying. That's all you're doing. Was Martha not available? The mother said that Noel and Ivy were, but Christmas Day wasn't. Christmas. Freaking Christmas. I named my child Nutella to be cool and quirky, literally. Naming your kid Nutella is banned in Australia and France. I'm not surprised. Alright, let me go heal up. I know I'm getting my ass whooped. I know I'm getting my ass whooped. It's not even a might. I know I am getting my ass whooped. Like, it's over right now. I think I'm gonna forget. I am gonna forget water gun for surf. So let me go ahead and teach him that. Oh, I didn't even realize I had rock smash, even though I'm probably never gonna use it. All right, let's do this mud vein. Let's do this mud vein. All right. So I was about to get rid of the wrong move. I might get rid of slam, but that's for a later date. We're keeping mud bomb, of course. Nigel is a very peculiar. It's not weird, but it's like, when's the last time you met a Nigel, bro? Like, the only goated Nigel I know is Nigel Uno from Codename Kids Next Door, aka one of the greatest shows of all time. Like, after school, coming home after a crappy day at school, turning on the TV, and then you had kids and Codename Kids Next Door come on. Oh my goodness, that was like some of the best. Like, my dude, 2000s kids had like the best childhood, man. We had too many goated shows. Way too many. Alright. Wasn't there a Nickelodeon character named Nigel too? The one with... Oh, Nigel Thornberry! Right. I never watched the Thornberries though, so I forgot about him. I do know, like, I used to make jokes about Probopass, the Pokemon Probopass, for looking like Nigel Thornberry. You never watched Codename. You were always more of a Gumball guy. Now, Codename used to come on back then, like after school. It was either that or Courage the Cowardly Dog. But Gumball is like one of the funniest shows of all time though. So yeah, Cartoon Network was just the GOAT of all the TV shows, man. At least for cartoons. Like my rotation was basically like Cartoon Network was the primary, Disney Channel was the fallback, and then Nickelodeon was just kind of like, that was just when like nothing good was either on a Cartoon Network or a Disney Channel. I should use Probopass. I am never using a Probopass on my team. It's good of you to have come. Here in Ecruteak, Pokemon have long been revered. It's said that a rainbow-hued Pokemon will come down to appear before a truly powerful trainer. I believe that tale, so I have secretly trained here all my life. No wonder. So that's why you don't have a Miss Drevis on your team. This man caught 4 Pokemon and he was content. Yeah, like Nickelodeon was always the last resort, because let's be real, the only like good shows that were on Nickelodeon, like cartoon wise, was SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, which hot take, I prefer Fairly Odd Parents over SpongeBob any day. That was my go-to show there. And then the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 version. Like, those were like the only good cartoons. I don't remember any other cartoons though. As a result, I can now see what others cannot. I see a shadow of the person who will make the Pokemon appear. I believe that person is me. You're going to help me reach that level. Oh lord, I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared. You're ashamed to admit it, but when you were younger, you were a Teen Titans Go fan. Never watched the original. Alright, that's actually crazy that you never watched the original, but I will say that Teen Titans Go is overhated. A lot of people, a lot of like grown-ass like adults who watch the show, like who watch the original, they don't understand that that Teen Titans Go is a completely different show. So, like there are some jokes that I have actually laughed at for Teen Titans Go. All right. I think I'm just gonna spam Flame Wheel. I think we can one-shot Ghastly here. It's really Gengar and Haunter that I'm scared of. The original, you don't think the original was running anymore? That's fair too. That's fair. I was always lucky enough to catch reruns on like either. I think they were doing reruns of it on Boomerang at one point, which I don't know how I feel about that. RIP Cartoon Network though. Well, sort of, because I know Tubi TV is actually bringing like a lot of classic cartoons back on their streaming service. Oh lord, why are you bringing out Gengar already? That's a little overkill, don't you think? No, you're getting smoke screened. Oh god. And why do Ghost moves? How come Ghost gets to how that one-shotted me? Yeah, we're cooked. It wasn't running when you were born. It ended in 2006. You were born 2007. That's kind of odd because they did reruns of it. I remember they did reruns of it, even like after it ended, like well after it ended. I don't know when they stopped doing reruns of it, but yeah. Honestly, that was one of the few shows. I haven't watched the whole entire series of Teen Titans, but it was one of those shows where like I just watched it whenever it came on. But that was like one of the best shows of all time, man. Right next to Ben 10. Right next to Ben 10. Like the original Ben 10. I'm screwed. I'm getting one shot here. Yeah, I'm getting one shot here. I might need to use some rare candies. Reruns ended in 2013, so you were 6 by then. Dang. The new Ben 10 is so cheeks. There's some good parts of the there's some good parts of the reboot. The fan base, oh, I don't think the fan base degraded. Also, welcome to the stream, Crispy. Hey, what's going on, May from Hoenn? Welcome. So out of all the Pokemon, that you want to use Mean Look on, you choose Fluffy specifically. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah, we're cooked, chat. We're cooked. Unless you just stay paralyzed. Okay, I'm glad you missed that hypnosis, but unless you stay paralyzed, we are cooked. Yeah, we're cooked. We're cooked. Every time you see Ben 10 related stuff, it's pregnant Gwen with Ben. Well, you're looking at the weird shit. That's like the weird fans. Those do not speak for the majority of Ben 10 fans. That's like the 20%. The new designs. Are you talking about the what's it called? Are you talking about the like the comic? know. I kind of like it because it's kind of like a reference to like the absolute Ben 10, or not Ben 10, the absolute Batman comic series. Although I am mad that they completely removed. Wait, what? That image was one of those knockoff sticker sheets Dollar Tree sells. That's where you saw it. The new show version. Oh, you're talking about the... Oh, they're not 5-year-olds, but yeah, they're still 10. It's just the art style. But I like there's some aliens I like. They did some direction. They did some directions in that I actually like. I like that Ben and Gwen have like a much better relationship in the reboot as opposed to being, you know, having like so much animosity towards each other in the original series. And I also like some of the aliens, like, well, mainly just Shockrock and Gax, where Ben turned into Vilgax. That was actually, I am so glad that they did that. And also I like how they handled Vilgax in that show too. And plus he was voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, so that's already a plus for me. They have too close of a relationship, you guess? Nah, ain't like that, bro. It's not like that, bro. See, this is exactly why I hate those types of weird fans, because they make the entire fandom look weird. It's like Pokemon fans when they make freaking like sexual images of like Misty or something. And then next thing you know, it's like all Pokemon fans are just lumped into that. All right. We're drugging our Pokemon, chat. We're drugging our Pokemon. Where are my rare candies at? Wait a minute. Oh my god, I thought I lost my rare candies. Oh my goodness. Have you not seen the horrors of Loud House fans? Again, well, one, I don't keep up with the Loud House. Two, I have seen the horrors of Loud House fans. But I just think that's just a very vocal minority, again. Oh, you're learning Leech Seed, thank God. Honestly, I am going to forget. I'm gonna forget Synthesis, because I don't really use it. Yeah, I don't really use it. I wish I had an Everstone on me. I have to go all the way back to New Bark Town if I want it. Alright. Just one more level after this, and you can stop trying to evolve. Mega... Yes. Bullet Seed, because Bullet Seed is not good for Hoppip. We need Giga Drain. Where do I get Giga Drain? Or does Hoppip learn Giga Drain? Some crazy fuck made a story longer than the goddamn Bible. That's insane. All right. I'm actually gonna level you up, Num. All right. Let's see if we have a bit of a fair chance. I highly doubt it, considering the Pokemon we have. We're not learning Charge. There's really no point in learning it. I keep clicking yes. Oh my goodness. No. Yes. You don't know if you can respect it or be disgusted. Alright. Mudvayne, it's time. Not for you to evolve, though. Apparently you're too good to evolve. Which I don't have any problems with, since I genuinely do like Wooper better than Quagsire. Although I'm more of a Paldean Wooper fan myself. Amnesia. Nah, we're good. All right. All right, and level 25. Okay. Clodsire is a top tier Pokemon. You're very worried about posting a shiny because it's a Lopunny? What's the problem? A shiny's a... What's the problem? It's a Pokemon, is it not? Listen, don't let the people... Listen, that's a problem. That's another problem with some Pokemon fans, bro. They'll hear someone likes Lopunny or freaking, I don't know, like Gardevoir or whatever, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you like those Pokemon for those reasons." I'm like, okay, dude. And I say this as a Gardevoir fanboy. Like, I actually really like Gardevoir, and whenever I hate that I have to like. I hate that I feel like I have to, like, explain why I like Gardevoir, because then I always get the weird looks from certain people. It's funny when it's, like, the people who don't know anything about Pokemon either. They just see a humanoid. They just see a humanoid feminine Pokemon, and then they just think that they just automatically think that you're some weirdo on DeviantArt. Alright, time for a rematch. Rematch. Like, you like Lopunny because it's an adorable bunny. I feel like that's an explanation to like... I feel like that's enough of an explanation to like Lopunny. You know? Sure, its proportions make me uncomfortable, but if you find it adorable, I feel like that's a valid enough reason. I don't know why people always have to make it so weird. Do people do that with Lucario? Oh, for sure. Ads, hey. Your boy needs that revenue. But yeah, people do it with Lucario. You feel like you've mentioned that you were a furry like multiple times, so yeah, I'm not surprised. Did I just one-shot him? But not every time you talk about your favorite Pokemon of all time means you want to hear that same line over and over. Exactly. You saw people upset about Gekua possibly being a feminine evolution like Primarina, like it's a bad thing. I don't see the problem with that either. As long as it's not overly humanoid, like to the point where it looks like instead of belonging in a Pokeball, it owes me $600 in rent, I think we're fine. I'm so glad they didn't do Pombon dirty. Well, we still need to wait to see the evolutions, but I am Team Pombom right now. It's gonna be like Inteleon. Maybe. We don't know. Again, we don't know. They could fully surprise us. I honestly think it would be cool to see. I'm kind of interested in seeing what Brout will evolve into. Like, it would be cool if we could see like a Terror Bird-esque starter. That would be cool. I'm honestly terrified here. Cause like, I'm dead. Like, oh yeah, I'm dead. You're honestly vibing with Gekwa. I'm very conflicted between Pombon and Gekwa. I think I'm gonna do Pombon since I think I am gonna pick Pombon ultimately because one, I love Pomeranians. Two, I don't know, I like it a lot more than some other fire starters. Like Fuecoco was like probably the first fire starter that I considered like a favorite since Cyndaquil. So, and I'm kind of getting the same vibes from Pombon. All right, let's go for a smoke screen. You suck. Stupid hypnosis. Wait. Sudowoodo learned Sucker Punch. I need to bring Sudowoodo. Oh my god, I wasn't thinking. And I'm dead. Look at how much damage that did. I need to bring Sudowoodo. Sudowoodo is gonna be a big help. Look at this. Look at this. This is discrimination. Fennekin will always be your favorite starter line of all time. That's BBG right there. I love Fennekin actually, but I don't care too much for Breaksin and Delphox. Although Mega Delphox does improve a lot of problems I had with the original Delphox. Like easily one of the best Mega evolutions. You found a prediction for Pombon's evolution and the person made it look like Cerberus. I don't know if they're gonna do that. I feel like it's gonna be more of like I know we have a Mastiff Pokemon, but like I feel like it's gonna be, hold on, what's that one breed of dog that like they're like that basically look like giant Pomeranians? I forgot what they're called. Are they no, they're not Mastiffs. Hold on, let me see. I gotta look this up. I love dogs, but I'm not too familiar with dog breeds. Chow Chow. Chow Chow. That's what they're called. Chow Chows. Yeah, kind of like a Chow Chow. Yeah. Your mom hates those? How could you hate Chow Chows? They're so fluffy. The Mega got Levitate, so it can't use Psychic Terrain. It's confirmed that it got Levitate? Braixen used to be your favorite of all time, then it became Shedinja, and now it's Lopunny. Chow Chows are known for being evil because they're very mean, like actually mean. You think they're hard to train? I think I can train them. But yeah, I would like to see a Chow Chow, like a Chow Chow evolution maybe. I know they're not the same, species, but who cares? It's Pokemon. We have a fish that evolves into a frickin' octopus. Yes, I know why Remoraid evolves into Octillery. It's a gun turning into a tank, but still. I think we've gone too far to start caring about accuracies and evolutions. In Champions, it showed the abilities of the Mega Kalo starters. Really? Interesting. Shiba Inus. You hate Shiba Inus, they look like they judge you. Yeah, what was I thinking bringing airplanes here? Yeah, that was dumb. That was very dumb. But that's fine. We're doing a lot better than the last battle. At least. Sort of. R.I.P. Kabosu. Oh, isn't that the Doge Dog, or... Yeah, the Doge Dog. I'm actually surprised I got that correctly. Because I'm not the most familiar with the meme culture. Well, at least I didn't use an attacking move. Alright. How much damage will Surf do? Surf did decent damage. Elon had to ruin its memory by turning it into a crypto coin. Oh, it was him who did that? Lame. But it'll always be a good dog indeed. They will forever be missed. And so will my Wooper. Golly, got one-shotted. Alright, go back to sleep. You need to go back to sleep. It's like I'm talking to my niece. You need to go back to sleep. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm not surviving. Yeah, Airplanes is not surviving that. Oh, Jesus. Numb, it's up to you. I highly doubt. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Yeah, I gotta bring Sudowoodo. And maybe Togepi. Instead of Hoppip and Wooper. Yeah, that's probably who I'm gonna bring. Because I feel like Numb can do... What was the point of doing that? He's just doing that to... He's just doing things to rub salt into the wound, bro. Yo, Numb. Now is a perfect time for you to wake up. Thank you. Please. Numb, please. Numb, please. You must take out this Gengar. You must take out the Yeah, you're dead. Please. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. Alright. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine. Let's reset it. Bro called him Mort. Mort. Alright. I'll be right back, Morty. I'll be right back. I'm bringing in reinforcements. I'm bringing in reinforcements. Don't you worry. Alright. Wooper, you gotta go. It's Morty. Freaking Mort. Alright, time to drug these guys too. Like, I'm basically doing the equivalent of roiding up my Mons. Imagine if Togepi evolves by one of these rare candies, that would be great. Because, like, he hasn't lost any battles or anything like that, so it would be nice for him to evolve. Like, what more do I have to do? I don't want you to learn that. I don't. You know what? I will. You know what? We will learn it. Forget. We're never going to use Yawn. I'm never going to use Follow Me either. But I heard letting him, like, learn moves can help increase the friendship from somewhere. I don't know how much truth there is. Oh, see? That was the key all along. That was the key all along. Oh, it's so over for Morty. You know what? It's over for Mort. It's so over for Mort. I accidentally leveled up the wrong Mon. Lord have mercy. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. You're not learning block, all right? You're not gonna be a freaking Instagram girl, all right? We're not learning block. All right? All right. Well, I sound like one of them teachers. The bell doesn't dismiss you, I do type teachers. I always hated that. Like, who do you think you are? Feint attack. It's not sucker punch, it's feint attack. Yes. Feint attack indeed, Boulevard. I walked a lonely road. All right. Alan. 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 What do you want? Sudowoodo posting thirst traps now. I want an artist to make that now. I want an artist to make that now. What do you want, Alan? I do not care about your Tangela. I really don't. If it ain't Professor Tangrowth, I don't want to talk. If it's not Professor Tangrowth, I don't got room. I don't got room for that conversation. If it ain't about Professor Tangrowth himself. Okay, that's my fault. All right. What's good, Mort? I'm back with a vengeance. I am gonna save my game though. Should probably do that. The body doesn't even change, it's just a Sudowoodo standing in the forest wearing a bra. We low-key need a Professor Tangrowth skin in Champions. Yeah. Let's do this, shall we? Let's do this, shall we? What you got for me, Mort? Yeah, I don't even respect you enough to call you Morty. Mort. Someone really looked at him and was like, you know what, your name is Morty, not Morton. That's even worse. Morton. What if that's what Morty is actually short for? His actual full name is Morton. It's Morton Mortensen. I just cracked the code. The one shot is absolutely insane. Absolutely disrespectful. And you deserved it. Okay, he's probably gonna go for a mean look, so I'm gonna go for a smokescreen. Nope, he hates me in everything that I love, so he's gonna go for a shadow ball. Monster Hunter Stories isn't even out and people are already mourning a character's death. We don't even know he's dead. Morton Bartholomew III. You know what? Yes. He has sad music and a trailer left on a cliffhanger as if he died. This is discrimination, Morty, and you know it. This is discrimination and you know, but you know what? That's fine. You wanna know why? Because we have Boulevard the Sudowoodo. Feint attack him. If this one-shots you, you're going back to the forest. You're going back to the... Why was that a critical hit? Nah. We're not... We can't end like... We can't end like this, chat. We can't end like this, chat. Oh. That was disrespectful. Oh, now the attack wants to miss. Oh, now the attack wants to miss. You know, the worst part is, it gets worse from here. Because I don't really got anything for Chuck. Because we still have Thundershock. And I don't really have... Well, no, I have a proper flying type now. And I have extrasensory. Okay, maybe Togekick can take on Chuck, but I don't know about Numb. Like, the best Numb can do... Oh, wait, I have 2 flying types. But Hoppa ain't evolved yet. Morty, I hate everything you stand for. I hate everything you stand for. Why was that a critical hit? Why does the RNG hate me so much? You're dying. You're done. Die. Capiche? Be gone, thought. Damn. Why is it so hard to kill a ghost? Well, you can't really kill a ghost, can you? Because the ghost's already dead. I mean, you can exercise it, but DeAndre, it doesn't matter. Win this battle. Go ahead and crucify yourself, please. Please. Halo, destroy him. Destroy everything he stands for. All right? All right. All right. You deserve that level up. You deserve that level up. I really brought Sudowoodo, taught her feint attack just for her to die. Just for her to get one-shotted, chat. Think about how crazy that is. What are you using Mean Look for? Huh? What are you using Mean Look for? Lean Look. Lean Look. They just douse lean in your face, bro. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. All it took was Togetic. All it took was Togetic. Look at him. He's not even. He's looking back. He has his back facing towards Morty like me, bro. That's how much I do not respect Morty anymore. Good lord. That was like what, like our third try? Jesus. This gives me flashbacks to when I first played SoulSilver. Damn. I don't think our potentials are so different. But you seem to have something more than that. So be it. This badge is yours. Yeah, give me that fog badge. Foggy ass hoe. Damn. By having the fog badge, Pokemon up to level 50, including traded Pokemon, will obey you. Also, Pokemon will be able to use Surf. Here's another thing I want you to have. Wait, here's another thing. I want you to have this too. Bro, your name is Morty, bro. I lost to a dude named Morty twice. My Pokemon got so disrespected there. It's Shadow Ball. It causes damage and may reduce special defense. Use it if it appeals to you. Oh, I most certainly will. Screw you, Morty. I'm burning down the gym. Burn tower? Nah, burn gym. Yeah, I called him that. Cause that was ridiculous. He one-shotted with a critical hit Shadow Ball. Twice. That's not okay. That's... How do you feel? Your Pokemon stretched out its body and is relaxing. Oh, good for you. While the other team members are freaking crippled for life. We did not leave that battle the same way. We did not leave that battle the same way we went in. Our innocence was taken away from... That was worse than Whitney. Okay, maybe not as bad as Whitney, but like that was bad. Eruption is feeling better, so you decided to take... I don't decide. Eruption decides for himself. How you feeling, bro? Your Pokemon stretched out its body. That you don't. You know what? You don't deserve to relax. What was that? What the hell was that play? What the hell was that play? We are doing non-stop training today. We're doing non-stop training today, because that was absolutely disgusting. That play was horrendous, Quilava. And you, Boulevard. What the hell was that? You got one-shotted. Okay, you didn't really like... You too, Numb. You too. Come on now. Halo. Good job, honey. But the rest of you... Oh, we're training until... We're training until your limbs just fall off. You're just gonna be torsos just hopping. That's how hard the training regimen's gonna be from now on. I lost more to Whitney, but for some reason that Morty battle rubbed me the wrong way. Cause with Whitney, it was just a strategy that I needed. But with Morty, I don't know, man. I don't know. Something about that Morty battle rubbed me wrong. Like, golly. Also, let's see what Mother bought from the Pokemart. What did she buy? What am I gonna do with a Pasho? What the hell does a Pasho berry even do? What does a Pasho berry do? I've never heard of that in my life. Let me see something. Oh, berries. What does a Pasho berry do? If held by a Pokemon, it weakens a foe's super effective water type attack. That's only useful for, like, Pseudo-Wudo. The heck? When did I get a Haban berry? You know what? It don't even matter anymore. It don't even matter anymore. You know? Give me some super potions. I need them. I need the potions. What? Oh. Wait, no, I only want to buy 10. What are you doing? We'll buy like one more antidote. We don't need to buy like a whole bunch of them, chat. We don't need to buy a whole. Actually, with how often I get poisoned, I'm buying 10. Yeah. Same thing with you. I'm buying like 6 of these. All right. And let's sell some items. Why not? Let's sell some items. Like this Ultra Ball, because we're never going to use it. Same thing with these Great Balls. We don't use Great Balls or Ultra Balls in the AnimeLocke chat. Only standard balls and Apricorn balls, all right? The Premier Ball, you can take that too. Why not? But everything else stays. All right. Like, I'm sorry to be a complainer, but that battle really rubbed me wrong, man. Who is this guy? Who are you, bro? Who do you think you are? I've been overseas, so I know about all sorts of Pokemon. Good for you. Like, I don't mean to complain a lot for video games, but like that was something. That was something. All right, what's our next level cap? 31. All right. Good thing we have a good grass move now, because Bullet Seed was not it. Bullet Seed was not it, chat. Look at that, one shot at the Wooper. See, that's the type of moves we should be doing in airplanes. That's the type of stuff we should be doing. Your skill is world class. Thank you. My skill is world class. I'm glad someone sees it. Oh wait, learn Shadow Ball. By the way, like, that's actually a really good move. We should learn it. I'm going to forget. Follow me, because I'm not going to use it. We're not learning Follow Me. Or we're not using Follow Me. Isn't Follow Me really only useful for isn't it only really useful for double battles anyway? What's good, Lassie? Hey, are you good at Pokemon? Apparently not, since I lost to Morty twice. If you're really good, I want you to teach me some things. Well, I mean, I know my way. I know my way or two around an Ember, you know. Dana, that is my niece's name. Never mind. Never mind. That's my eldest niece's name. Never mind. You did not need to cripple me. You did not need to do that. You know, you could have chosen not to do that, but you decided to do that. Like, I could still teach you, but it's gonna be more on like a platonic level. There's not gonna be no romance between you and me, Dana. I can't do that. It's not right. Maybe in them Alabama lands, but not here in home. Not here in Johto. We need region based off of Alabama when Gen 11. I love this Psyduck sprite, by the way. What are you trying to disable? Everyone's just getting on my nerves today. I need to calm down. Except for y'all, chat. Y'all cool today. Y'all cool today. Y'all always cool. You know, there's people already trying to like figure out what the gimmick for Winds and Waves is gonna be. Alabama gonna be having a new household for the freaking inbred form. And then I know there's gonna be someone like, oh, that's too insane for Pokemon, but like, have you seen what Bulbapedia thinks that Zarina is based off of? Still, like, I still feel like that what they say Zarina is based off of is a bit of a stretch. You're really good with Pokemon. Boys give me items after battles, but sometimes they give me too much. Next time, I can share some if you want. Let me get your phone number. Sure. That is so far the only time I've seen like, oh yeah, this has some like adult material in it. And I was like, what about Zarina is adult? Next time a boy gives me something after a battle, I'll share with you. Does that make me sound ungrateful? Kinda does. But you're good. More items for me then. Alright. Let me uncripple my Weasel. Who's this kid? This loser. Let me try something I learned today. See, whenever they try to whenever they try to do something that they learn, they usually fail at it. I should know. Oh, hell no. You know, I don't hate Mr. Mime as much as some other people do. At least I don't hate Mr. Mime as much as Jinx. Because at least I know what it's based off of. And I mean, like, you can only do so much with a Mime Pokemon. So it's like, I get it. It's nowhere near my favorite. Who is this kid, this loser? I mean, they're all losers. They're losing to me. And I lost to Morty. Alright. How did you guys make it past Morty? Unless they didn't. Huh? Is that thing a Pokedex? Have you met Professor Oak? Huh? You have? That's way cool. I have a dream of becoming a Pokemon researcher like Professor Oak. Then why the hell are you trying to battle? May I please have your phone number? We should chat about Professor Oak. We should not. I'm sure it'll be loads of fun. You know what? Sure. Just so I can have an excuse to be annoyed at you. You must listen to Professor Oak's Pokemon talk, right? No, I don't. Oh, he's a podcast bro, isn't he? Sir? Any trainers down here, by the way? Oh, there is. Fly high into the sky, my beloved bird Pokemon. Birdkeeper Toby? I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. I low-key sound pissed at the... Yeah, I gotta calm down. But Birdkeeper Toby? It's the legend himself? It's the legend himself, guys. Birdkeeper Toby. Doduo don't got no ring. Nah, haven't you seen the anime? Apparently if Doduo or Dodrio run fast enough, they can jump to the point where it appears like they're flying, apparently. Bro does not have an eligible flying type. I mean, but it's still a bird though, so he's technically not wrong. Doduo is such a weird Pokemon. Like, you know how like sometimes there's like a Pokemon where you're like, oh yeah, you exist. That's me with Doduo. I always forget this thing exists. And I don't even hate Doduo or Dodrio. Like, they're alright Pokemon, but they're not like Pokemon that I think like if you ask me to name like all of the flying types from Gen 1, I would for sure forget Doduo and Dodrio. Yeah, Toby, it's over. But it technically isn't flying. I feel like just flying right now. Well, I don't think... You might need to get a Pidgeot for that. Might need to get a Pidgeot for that. Okay, the white apricorns, they give me... Moon Balls? Yeah, I think they give me Moon Balls, because I think the red one gives me the fastball. Maybe. I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. What Pokemon am I encountering? Hi, aren't you a cute trainer? May I see your Pokemon? You know, since you asked so nicely, Valerie. Valerie, call on me, Valerie. Goated song, by the way. I'm the same boy I used to be. Classic. Hey, you want to trade? I want to skip Loom. I just have to be patient with Hoppip. I just have to be patient with Hoppip. I have to be a good trainer, chat. I have to be a good trainer. That critical hit was not necessary, but alright. I always get critical hits when it's for sure going to be a one-shot. I'm glad I got to see your Pokemon. Me too. Eruption is very awesome. But he was cooler when he was a Cyndaquil, though. I will say that. Oh, Magnemite! Ooh, in one of these playthroughs I gotta get a Magnemite, for sure. I just don't know which game it would be, because I already have my electric types pinned down for Hoenn and Sinnoh. So I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Look at this. Oh! What you are holding is what they call a Pokedex. Haven't seen one of those in ages. In ages? My name is Baoba. I used to run a safari zone in Fuchsia City, but it was becoming out of date with new entertainment options coming out. I decided to go overseas to learn the newest technology and open a state-of-the-art safari zone in Cyanwood. It may be more than a coincidence that we're chatting. Why don't we register each other's numbers in the Pokegear? I could give you a call once the safari zone is open before I call anyone else. Do you want to register? That's the way. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I'll let you know over the Pokegear once it's ready. Ooh, a green apricorn. You know what you can make with those? Friend balls. I love Miltank's cry. Moo. Moo. My Miltank ain't giving me milk anymore and more. This here farm's got famous milk. Most everyone wants a drink. It'll give me lots of milk if I feed it lots of berries, I reckon. Our milk even goes out to Kanto. So if our own milk tank won't give us any milk, we're in trouble. Oh no, how horrible. Mumu's sick. She needs lots of orange berries. Oh, the twins say the same thing. Its cry is weak. Yeah. I'll give you another one. Here you go. Eat up. Eat up, you fat cow. Eat up. Eat up. Yeah. I don't have any orange berries. Well, I did what I can. Good luck. Let me see what your Pokemon are capable of. They're capable of whooping ass. Little country gal. Yep, they definitely from Texas. Yo, they made a Pokemon game where like the region is in like an Old West, like a Legends game that's in like the Old West or something. I would play that for sure. And like you use Pokemon to hunt down like outlaws and stuff like that, battle them. instead of like gyms or something, it'll be like you're like like you basically become like a sort of sheriff of the town, and you're like, I don't know. I don't know how successful that would be as a Pokemon game, but that would be kind of cool. I like a good Wild West story. Imagine, oh, hooping the Pokemon like Pokemon Rangers. That would be cool. Like kind of like a prequel of sorts to Pokemon Rangers too. That would be cool. And there's no reason that we couldn't, because the Switch does have mouse support now. So the Switch 2, I mean. So that would be a cool feature to add. Or, you know, motion controls, whichever one they would choose. Probably both, maybe. Because I know not everyone likes mouse controls and not everyone likes motion controls, so they would probably do it like... They would probably try to fit in the two somehow. Some way, somehow. Ew, his name is Nelson. I do not like people named Nelson. Speaking of the Switch 2, Pokopia is definitely Game of the Year for me. Ooh, your Pokemon have potential. They do. They just need to lock in. Mother, what did you buy now? What could you have possibly bought now? Stop buying things with my money! Talking about I need to save my money. And then you turn around and I did not mean to do that. Oops. Have I been watching the My Hero Vigilantes anime? No, I haven't. You're liking it so far. It takes place before My Hero Academia, which is cool. Yeah, I've not been watching it. I have not seen a single episode of My Hero, to be honest. It's on my watch list. I'm like locked in on another show. I gotta catch up on One Piece though. I just got back to Olivine, so how about a Pokemon battle? Eugene? Ew! Oh my gosh, dude. I did like an order for DoorDash. Girl's last name was It was McJunkin, bro. What the hell is McJunkin? Bro, how do you get how does one get such a last name? That's my question. How does one get such a last name? McJunkin. Thanks for watering my plant here. You dare slap my Hoppip? Yeah, Mega Drain was definitely the moves. I love Krabby's Cry. I like Krabby. Yeah, I just like Krabby. Yes, it's just a crab, but he's the best crab. Been thinking about calories a lot. You keep seeing how burger. I was about to ask, what is Burger Bung? Burger King be having 1K calories. Dude, all them fast food places be having like 1,000 calories, bro. Like you eat that, that's it for the rest of the day, dude. Oh man, I want some McGriddles though. I don't really mess with McDonald's like that, but their breakfast be slapping for no reason. A bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Oh my goodness. With a hash brown. Oh, we're eating good. I'm eating good on Friday. Yep. I'm gonna wait on Friday. I'll probably just cook my own breakfast tomorrow. Oh, what am I gonna eat tonight, though? I don't really want to cook anything. That's the problem. I'll probably just make a grilled cheese, not gonna lie. Can't go wrong with a grilled cheese. It tastes so good, but then you low-key don't want to get something. I mean... Hey, that's how it be with fast food. I mean, that is kind of the whole thing. Like you're really just supposed to eat that for like whenever you eat it, and then you're good for the rest of that day. For me, I have to like literally eat 2 meals a day because I have to take it in combination with my medication. Who was I sending out? Let's send out Mudvayne. Let's drown this rat. This fast metabolism isn't staying wrong. You dare use Pursuit on me? Oh god. Why was he saving that specifically for Wooper? I wish I had a fast metabolism. Eat all the shit I want. Never gain a pound. The fuck was that? Weird. Mother, what else did you buy with my money? Stop buying things on Amazon, please. Not everything you see on a Temu you need to buy. She genuinely getting me mad, chat. My hard-earned gravy. You come here, I'm taking my frustration out on your Pokemon. Is it okay to brag about my Pokemon? You know what, because you asked me that, I'm definitely taking my anger out on you. Derek? Okay, nothing wrong with Derek. I don't need my kid Derek. Actually, no, I wouldn't. That's too white. That's too white of a name. Even though my first name is, dude, like my first name and my last name, bro, like without my middle name, without DeAndre, bro, I have like the whitest name ever, bro. I have the whitest name ever. One-shotting a Pikachu is actually lit. I couldn't brag. Good. We don't need you bragging. Hey, let's be friends. I figured nobody who likes Pokemon could be a bad person. That's true. Let's chat about Pikachu and Slowpoke and Tentacruel and all kinds of other Pokemon. I'm down to talk about Tentacruel. It'll be fun. What do you think? Can I get your phone number? Yeah. Come talk to me about whatever Pokemon you want. Sure thing. If anything Pokemon related comes up, I'll call. Mother! Stop! She just keeps buying and buying. I just earned that money. Such darling Pokemon! Let's show our Pokemon together at the same time! Baby Ruth a name? Frickin' Ruth. I've never met a person named Ruth. I know that's a book in the Bible, I think. Yeah. But I've never met like a person, like an actual woman named Ruth. Did I miss my attack? I did. At least Airplanes is putting in some work now. Now that she has Mega Drain instead of Bullet Seed. Puny Seed, as I would call it. How long have we been streaming? 2 hours? Okay. Really? Just 2 hours? It feels like I've been streaming for like more than that. Is it me, or is this time, or does this time change make it feel like the days are longer? Too long. We need to bring the old one back where like sunsets at like 6 a.m. bro. Oh, that was beautiful. Now I gotta do orders in broad daylight. Ugh. All right, we're in Olivine City, guys. We're in Olivine City. You better not say, You say it too many times. Okay, he didn't say it. You again? There's no need to be alert. I don't bother with wimps like you. Mind you, he's battled me 3 times, by the way. He's battled me 3 times and lost all of them. Talking about some, I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, the city's gym leader isn't here, and is supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon at the lighthouse. There we go. There he go with the boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokemon go. Wow. He basically just did the equivalent of Womp Womp. He basically just did the equivalent of Womp Womp just now. That is actually insane. But that's crazy. Just let sick Pokemon go. Imagine saying that to a person whose like dog is like dying. Like, just let it go, bro. Like, what the heck is wrong with you? You can always just get another dog. Honestly, people who say that, they've never owned pets, honestly. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. He's clearly never played Pokopia. Why don't you go train at the lighthouse? Who knows? It may make you a bit of a better trainer. Says the guy who lost to me 3 times. Excuse you? And it pushes me aside like I'm nothing? Silver, this is why your dad left. Even Giovanni don't like you. That's what I'm saying. How do you feel about this, Hoppip? You should not be happy. You should not be very happy about this, Airplanes. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to go into the gym. Bro, daylight saving made it pitch dark when you wake up for school. Like, I don't have a problem with that, but I much prefer sunset being like at 6 rather than at like 8. All right, let's heal our Mons. I really don't know what I'm gonna do with Chuck. My boy Chuck. Yeah. Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. Please, come back anytime. There. All done. It's sure to surprise anyone. Oh, are you a trainer? You came at just the right time. I just finished putting my ball capsule on my Pokeball. Do you want to battle and be amazed by my decoration? Honestly? Sure. Why not? Here I come. Charlotte? Oh, Blossom. So no Halo. Yeah. We better have ball capsules and champions. I highly doubt we will, but that would be cool to have. That would be very cool to have. Bro crippled me and then blinded me with the sun. We can customize ball throwing. The victory animation and victory animations, which is cool already. Yeah, that's cool. I'm glad you can do that. Were you really watching? But yeah, ball capsules would be cool for this stuff. For our champions, I mean. You can turn your Pokeballs into your own special creations by adding seals. How cool is it to have a Pokeball that only you have in the entire world? Give it a whirl. Oh, remember to put the ball capsule on a Pokeball once it's ready. Okay. Well, good thing we're right next to a nurse. Imagine doing the Gladian pose. Ah, yes, the arthritis pose. The chronic arthritis pose. Well, I guess chronic is kind of redundant to say since arthritis is kind of a permanent thing. Dude, I pray I don't get that. I know my grandpa has it, but he's not really like my grandpa. Like he's more of like a step grandpa. Because my actual biological one from my mom's side died like when she was like young. So that's like my step granddad. But he has arthritis. I don't know. I know my mom. Oh wait, no, my mom has arthritis too, in her knees. Yeah, chat, I might be cooked. Oh shoot, chat, I might be cooked for real. You shine like a bright light. Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, shine bright like a diamond. You know? RIP to that dude. The guy who like sang it like that. Like a beacon at night to guide us. Who are you, Shakespeare? They can take us across the water on their backs when we are without a boat. Pokemon are helping us everywhere. I can't imagine a life without them. Sadly, I have to live a life without Pokemon in real life. There's a person in Cyanwood City across the sea. I heard him bragging about his rare Pokemon. I'm guessing that's Balba? Don't worry, with today's technology, you can get rid of it for... Low-key, bro, I would become a cyborg if given the opportunity. Like, if it means I could be faster, better, like, just, like, more durable and stronger and smarter than the average human, like, I would become a cyborg. Lickety split. But it has to be, like, I'm definitely not gonna let Elon Musk turn me into a cyborg. But, like, I don't know. It's kind of iffy. It's kind of iffy. Pokemon get more friendly if you spend time with them. Okay. Who this here? Oh, the fishing guru. Olivine is on the sea. You don't say. You wouldn't have to feel pain when the world ends. Honestly, if we do have an apocalypse, like an apocalyptic event, I'm not trying to like speak it into existence, but like I'm just gonna let whatever causes the apocalypse just kill me, dude. Like I ain't Like I'm already I'm barely in the mood to deal with real life with, you know, like at least I have video games. At least I have video games, pizza, Dutch Bros and all that, and internet and AC to, you know, just, you know, take things easy, but to, you know, ease the pain. But if that gets taken out, just take me out, bro. Just take me out. I ain't about to be no damn freaking like survivalist explore, like some super expert survivalist or whatever. Problem with mortality is that when the world ends, when the sun explodes, where are you supposed to go? Oh yeah, the heat death of the funny thing is, it's not even going to be like just the sun. It's like the heat death of the entire universe. Like everything gone. Unless we get some tech to go to other planets. But yeah, those planets are cooked too. Viva's doing an Emerald playthrough. Nice. And if it's on the sea, there's bound to be something to catch. I think when I do my Hoenn playthrough, if I do a Hoenn playthrough, I'm going to do Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I don't know if I can go back to no experience share, which is a bit ironic since I'm playing Heart Gold and Soul Silver right now and I just played Fire Red and Leaf Green. But I am gonna play Platinum instead of BDSP, that's for sure. Sure, it's a lot easier to just use my capture card and get Brilliant Diamond, but I can't play those games. Len said he's playing Fire Red and Leaf Green today. Oh. I fished here for 30 years. Would you like to face the sea and fish? Excuse me, sure. Ah, we have ourselves a new angler. Water-type Pokemon aren't found in the sea alone. They go wherever there's water. Irwin. Steve Irwin? Himself? The legend himself? I heard. You beat Morty of Ecruteak. Oh yeah, my fanboy. Of Ecruteak Gym. That's just incredible. I actually went to the gym's entrance to cheer you on. Did you know that? But everyone had these candles on their heads. It was kind of creepy. So I checked out and took off for home. Wow, some supporter you are. Call you later. Well, is that Red? He's a fisherman? Yeah, this is Red years after he after retiring as a Pokemon trainer. Stalker, it's not a stalker enough. He couldn't make it past the two people. Not the two people. He couldn't make it past the freaking the mediums or whatever they're called. All right, we can't battle the gym, but we can take on the lighthouse. So we can go talk to Jasmine ourselves. In the past, Pokemon used to light the sea around Olivine at night. The lighthouse was made to pay tribute to those Pokemon. People train at this lighthouse. It's not easy to climb because of all the trainers. And I think you have to... Yeah, I think you have to, like, manually climb it, so... Guess we gotta do that. This is no place for playing. Who said I was here to play? I'm here strictly on gym leader business. Alfred, go back to Bruce Wayne. Go back to tending to Bruce Wayne. Talking about some, oh, this is no place for playtime. Yeah, Hoppip really needs to evolve. I don't know how much longer I can tolerate having a Hoppip. Same thing with Wooper. Like, as much as I love Wooper, I think I need a Quagsire, man. What was I sending out? Numb. And we really need another electric move besides Thunder Shock. Like, sheesh. Now, what are you using Reflect for? Yeah, because I clearly used... Now, why do you have a full restore? Alfred. Alfred. How could you? But yeah, we really need... We need to learn Thunderbolt something. You know what? That is karma, Alfred. Because no one told you to use a full restore. Yeah, I always forget how huge freaking Noctowl is, dude. Thing's 5'11". Ah, I can see you're serious. I'm sorry, Hobbit. I'm so sorry, my child. I am so sorry, my child. You just can't evolve. Well, now that we've made each other's acquaintance, shall we trade phone numbers? Yes, because that's exactly how life works. You scrap, and then after the scrapping is over, you just exchange phone numbers, I guess. I wish life was that simple, honestly. Lovely. Now I shall be able to call you anytime. Mother. 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 How many times are you gonna buy things from eBay? Stop. You're getting scammed. I love the lighthouse theme, by the way. Forgot to comment on that. I feel like we're either gonna finish the lighthouse before we end it, or we might make it to Cyanwood City at least. Yeah. I've become so numb, I can feel you there. Hello. Men of the sea are always spoiling for a good fight. Huey? Where's Dewey and Louie? DuckTales, anyone? Woo! Yo, the reboot was actually really good. I never watched much of the original show because that's way beyond my time. But, that's before my time, I should say. That's way before my time, but the reboot was good. Poliwhirl. You guys know how much I love the Poliwag line. Love this line, one of my favorites from Kanto. Poliwrath definitely being my favorite fighting type in the region. Oof! I lost. Cool! That's the first time I've lost in a while. People struggled against your You know what? I'm not gonna doubt it, because Poliwag is an amazing line. Stewie? Oh, Lord. Hey, give me your phone number. You'd be fun to battle, so I'll call you when I get stronger. I miss the sailors. I think Gen 4 is... No, Gen 4 is the last generation to have them with the Heart Gold and SoulSilver remakes. Because I don't think there's any sailor trainers in Black and White and so on. Huh. Hey, let's battle again. What power? How would you like to sail the seas with me? This is not One Piece. You don't get to just recruit me. Although that is one thing I do like about Horizons. It is essentially just One Piece, but Pokemon, essentially. Not exactly like One Piece, but you know what I mean. What are you here for? just to stand around and gawk? I suggest you leave. I mean, I'm just trying to see Jasmine. Pokepiece. We need ace trainers back like in Let's Go. Yeah, we do need some ace trainers back. I love ace trainers. They were actually challenging. Oh, your whole team is cooked. Your entire team is cooked. Theo. Guessing that's short for Theodore. And I ain't talking about Roosevelt. Hold on, give me a second, chat. The Let's Go ones gave TMs that they used in battle. Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. It's been ages since I last played Let's Go. That was literally back when it first came out. I remember I did try to do like a shiny lock, and I kind of just gave up on it. Like, I didn't even get my first member. I can only do so much shiny hunting. And that was back when I used to just do it for like an hour, because this was before I started streaming. Yeah, I would just shiny hunt for like an hour or so. Well, mate, okay, that's a lie. I would shine longer than that. Like if I'm bored on like plane flights or something. You really are concerned. Of course I am. Now get out of my way, loser. Let's Go as like 7 or 8 years old, right? It would be turning, yeah, 7. So it's going to turn 8 this year. Since it came out November? Yeah, November. Jasmine is this city's gym leader. I intend to bring her back with me. Nobody better get in my way. Well, you have not met me, Connie. Yeah, you're cooked. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Sorry. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Ah! My Pokemon! Wow, what a challenge you posed against me. Stupid ass ringtone. Let's see. Mudvayne. I really wish they made a Let's Go Johto. I am never using Swagger. Every time I use Swagger, it just does not end well for me because the Pokemon ends up like not ignoring like the confusion afterwards, and they just like destroy me with their heightened attack stat. Guess it's only smart when you use it on a special attacker, so that's on me. I travel the world to train my Pokemon. Now I wish to battle you. What makes me so special? Preston. Oh no. Your name is Preston? Oh, I made a... That was like a good instinctual switch. I was just doing... and I didn't even switch out because I knew he had a Growlithe. I didn't even know he had a Growlithe. I just did that because I thought, you know, I haven't battled with Mudvayne in a minute, so... But yeah, it is a shame that we never got a Let's Go Johto. Who knows, maybe once they start porting DS games, we can get a DS, we could get some DS ports for Heart Gold and Soul Silver and all that. That'll be fun. Another Growlithe? Oh, I must train some more. This would either injure or kill you if this was real. Oh, we got like the little electrical box on the side. Ooh, item. A rare candy. Delicious. Jasmine must be worried sick about the Pokemon here. She won't even smile these days. They're so concerned about Jasmine. It's kind of wholesome. Kent? Clark Kent? Oh my gosh, guys, I'm battling Superman himself. Really? Okay, yeah, I'm switching you out. Mudvayne, what the hell was that? Let's go, Halo. Cookie. I swear an eyelash just went into my eye. I can feel it. I felt it. I felt it. You know, in some of the fanfics that I make, like whenever like a character hatches a Pokemon from the egg, I usually have them catch the Pokemon in a friend ball, because I always just thought it was appropriate. And since most baby Pokemon evolve via friendship, I always thought it just made the most sense too. But dude, I've read some fanfics and I'm like, thank God some of you guys do not write for the Pokemon anime. Because a lot of them, it just revolves around like especially if it's one that revolves around like a rewrite of like the Ash era of the anime, it just revolves around giving Ash like Pokemon that they personally want, and they don't have like any type of character development or anything like that. Like, I remember there was one that basically just had Ash basically be like, go and just catch every single Pokemon he saw. And I'm like, this is ass. Like, this is actual ass. But I will be right back, chat. So give me a quick second. All right, we are back. Sorry about that. We're pretty high up here. My bird Pokemon are in prime form. You hear that, guys? His Pokemon... Let's see what Pokemon he has. They're in prime form. His name is Dennis with one N. I forgot to heal my Wooper. I don't really consider Spearow... a prime Pokemon. Maybe evolve into a Fearow and then come back to me. Dude, I'm the one Togetic fan that actually... I'm the one guy who actually tries to keep Togetic in all of his teams. My Pokemon don't seem to be in prime form either. Nah, trust, they're in tip-top shape. Don't worry about it. Does Fearow evolve at level 20? I guess it does. Or Spearow, not Fearow. Would be cool to see a Fearow evolution. Listen, see Sudowoodo? Oh, stupid Pursuit. Pursuit is really common in this game. But see Sudowoodo? She's prime. Even though she did get one shot in her first ever gym battle. But don't worry. Actually, I don't know when I'm going to use her again. Okay, you're not exactly proving my case in being a prime Pokemon Boulevard. Seal and Spearow need regional forms or convergent evolution. I don't know about convergence, but regional forms would be cool. Or just give them evolutions. There's nothing wrong with giving them evolutions. Earliest gens low-key need it the most, or at least the most interesting. Or it can just throw a rock at you. Yeah, I'd like to see a regional, not a regional, but like maybe like a new evolution for Fearow or something. Because Fearow always gets overshadowed by Pidgeot, even though I honestly think that Fearow is more interesting than Pidgeot. And I want to like Dugong, but Dugong is just too boring of a design. I wonder if we'll have regional forms or some new form thing like they did with Convergent. I think the only reason they did Convergent was because they were trying to experiment, since we kind of had like a lot of we were starting to get a lot of regional forms, so they wanted to like make Convergent forms to kind of like excuse giving, because like how Convergent forms feel, like how some people like feel about Convergent forms, it was like they're basically just glorified regional variants, but they're actually part of the national decks, essentially. If you know what I mean, like they're their own slots in the decks without actually having to be like, oh yeah, let's give this Pokemon another form or whatever. I still forgot to give Wooper a potion. Sailors are both kind and strong. How about you? Well, apparently I am neither, because I keep forgetting to heal my Wooper after these battles. Terrell? Oh, he light-skinned for sure. His name is Terrell. No, listen. He is not, he may not be melanated, but I'm sure his dad is probably black. For sure. For sure. Halo's come so far. To think, just an hour ago, he was just a wee little Togepi. Why did you go for Rain Dance? But yeah, I want to like Dugong, but like, honestly, Dugong was on my wish list for Pokemon to get a Mega Evolution for ZA. Cause like, sheesh. Like, I want to like Dugong, but there's just nothing really interesting about it. Which, yeah, I know. I just praised Pokemon like Krabby not too long ago, but like, there's really nothing interesting to me about Dugong. It's really just a seal with a horn on its head. And it's really just a water and ice type, because seals are found usually in cold seas. All right. Let me actually heal my Mons. But yeah, I know like some people get mad at the whole, oh, Gen 1 pandering, yada yada yada. But honestly, I don't mind it when it's like Gen 1 Mons that actually need representation. Like, you don't know how ecstatic I was that Tentacruel of all things got a Convergent Pokemon. Or Victory Bell getting a Mega Evolution. Toadstool Mon is pretty neat to base the Convergent on. And they're both S tier to me. Tentacruel and Toadscruel. Kind of wish that Vileplume got a Mega Evolution, but I guess it's fair to just give the love to Victory Bell, since, I mean, Vileplume has a whole other... has a branch evolution with Blossom. I mean, Victory Bell was supposed to have one on its own, but, like, they scrapped it because, I mean, it was still going to be a grass and poison type. There wasn't going to be anything, like, different about it. It was going to look more like a huge Bellsprout, basically. So I guess that's why they scrapped it. I don't see them giving Jinx any attention anytime soon, considering that they haven't really focused on Jinx at all since Gen 3. So... and by Gen 3, I mean from, like, the last episode where it was, like, featured in... where it was actually featured in an anime episode was Gen 3. Which is good. Jinx does not need any more representation. Although it was supposed to get a... I do know it was supposed to get, like, a Mega Evolution back then, but then it got scrapped, but, yeah. Would have been cool if Tentacruel got an evolution, more Kraken-like, big and scary. I think Tentacruel's good enough as a final Evo. Mega Evolution would have been cool, maybe. If anything, Scovillain did not need a Mega Evolution. I think Scovillain, I think that form could have either been an evolution, or that's just how Scovillain should have looked. Like when it was first revealed in Gen 9. Let me get the Super Repel. Yo. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night, but it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand that there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cyanwood, but that's across the sea, and I can't leave Amphi unattended. I got you, fam. I got you, fam. Don't worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. Let me just stock up on some items and also see whatever Mother got me. Wow, a super potion that I could have bought myself. If you're gonna buy items, at least give me something useful. Alright, I think we're good on items, actually. I will heal up my Mons. Probably we'll just end it here. Yeah, I'll probably end it here. Because I do want to go out and see if I could get some orders down. So, that is going to be it for today's stream. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to Leave a like if you guys haven't already. Subscribe if you guys are brand new. If you guys want to stay connected with me, links to my social media are in the description down below, along with my Patreon, where I post anime reactions, the Pokemon Horizons anime reactions, for free. But there is a $3 and $10 tier for those who are feeling extra generous, but you're not required to, of course. There's also my what's it called? There's also my Discord server where you guys can, you know, stay connected with the community, and of course my podcast, the Chill Army podcast, which I plan on releasing some more episodes on soon. We just been kind of on a hiatus due to things that have been happening outside of, you know, our channel. But yeah, I love you all, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow with, when am I streaming tomorrow? Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Splintered Fate, one of my favorite roguelikes, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But I love you all, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Stay chill, Army.